You already know so many Italian words, but you just don't know it yet. Now, instead of jumping right into the deep end of the large pool of Italian words, first we're going to dip our toes in. In this video, you are going to learn some Italian words that won't seem completely foreign to you because they are exactly the same in English. Hooray! Now, then we will learn how to apply 17 simple rules so you can start Italianizing English words you already know. Now, learning these rules will come in handy. With these rules, you'll be able to unlock a ton of Italian vocabulary without too much effort. Pronti? Are you ready? Cominciamo. Let's get started. Ciao ciao, mi chiamo Michelle, sono la Intrepid Guide, la vostra guida per imparare l'italiano, per viaggiare o per entrare in contatto con le vostre origini italiane come me, attraverso il mio metodo originale 80-20. Hi, my name is Michelle. I'm the Intrepid Guide, your guide to learning Italian for travel or to connect with your Italian heritage like me, or by using my unique 80-20 method. If you're new to my channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button and click on the bell notification so you get an alert when I post more videos like this one. So let's jump right in. Let's take a look at popular loan words in Italian. Now, although Italians are very proud of their language, they have allowed some English words to creep in. Generally, they are pronounced the same way as in English, with a couple of exceptions. You'll hear words such as gadgets, jogging, feeling, and shock. You'll even hear them use the word okay. Since computers have entered our lives, Italians will even say cliccare sul mouse, meaning to click on the mouse. Finally, there's lo zapping, which means to change TV channels with the remote control. Consider the following list of words. Each is shown with the appropriate Italian definite article, or better known as the word the, which we will learn more about in future videos.
La radio, l'autobus, l'antenna, l'hotel, l'area, l'idea, l'hamburger, il cocktail, il jazz, il cinema, il computer, il bar, il blues, il film, il rock and roll, il weekend, il camping, i jeans, lo snob, lo shock, lo shopping, lo sport, lo shampoo, lo zoo.
Now, these are only a few of many English words that have entered the Italian language. In the same way, many Italian words are used in English-speaking countries as well, including
la pizza, la pasta, gli spaghetti, i tortellini, la mozzarella, l'espresso, il cappuccino, il panino, i panini, i biscotti, il biscotto, il tiramisù.
Incidentally, did you know that tiramisu literally means pull me up or pick me up? This refers to the fact that this sweet dessert is made with strong Italian espresso coffee, effectively giving you an energy boost or a pick-me-up. Now let's take a look at cognates. Now, in addition to the words that have crept into the language directly, Italian and English have many cognates. Now, a cognate is a word in one language that has the same origin as a word in another one, and may have a similar sound too. Here are some examples. Airport, aeroporto. Attention, attenzione. Communication, comunicazione. Important, importante. Incredible, incredibile. Fortunately, there are also some rules that you can apply to Italianize words you already know. Now, here are a few tips that will help you recognize and use cognates. Let's take a look at Italianizing nouns. Now that we're starting to look at the grammar, let's brush up on some grammatical terms. Don't stress, we're going to keep this really simple. Don't know what a noun is? To identify a noun, ask yourself this easy question. Can I place either the, a, or an in front of the word? If the answer is yes, then you've got yourself a noun. For example, the word pizza is a noun because we can say a pizza or the pizza. It makes sense, right? However, saying the delicious or a delicious on its own doesn't make sense. With that in mind, here are a few rules to help you build up your vocabulary of Italian nouns. Rule number 1 is, nouns in English ending in Y become IA in Italian. Here are some examples.
La biologia, la filosofia, la sociologia, l'anatomia.
Rule number 2, nouns in English ending in ICS become ICA in Italian. Here are some examples.
La musica, la politica, la repubblica, la matematica.
Rule number 3, nouns in English ending in TY become TA with an accent in Italian. Here are some examples.
La città, l'identità, la società, l'università.
Rule number 4, nouns in English ending in CE become ZA or ZA in Italian. Here are some examples.
L'importanza, l'eleganza, la violenza, la pazienza.
Rule number 5, nouns in English ending in TION become ZIONE in Italian. Here are some examples.
La nazione, l'attenzione, l'educazione, la situazione.
Rule number 6, nouns in English ending in OR or OUR become ORE in Italian. Here are some examples.
L'attore, il dottore, il professore, il motore.
Rule number 7, nouns in English ending in ARY become ARIO in Italian. Here are some examples.
Il segretario, il vocabolario, il salario, il funzionario.
Rule number 8, nouns in English ending in IST become ISTA in Italian. Here are some examples.
Artista, violinista, pianista, ottimista.
Now let's take a look at Italianizing adjectives. Now earlier we spoke about nouns in our pizza example. Let's take this example one step further and add an adjective to it. Now adjectives can be identified by placing is in front of a word. For example, the pizza is delicious or the coffee is hot. Now here are some simple rules to help you build up your vocabulary of Italian adjectives. Coming in at rule number 9, adjectives in English ending in AL become ALE in Italian. Here are some examples.
Speciale, personale, originale, sentimentale.
Rule number 10, adjectives in English ending in ECT become ETTO in Italian. Here are some examples.
Perfetto, corretto, eretto, diretto.
Rule number 11, adjectives in English ending in ICAL become ICO in Italian. Here are some examples.
Tipico, classico, politico, geografico.
Rule number 12, adjectives in English ending in OUS become OSO in Italian. Here are some examples.
Generoso, curioso, nervoso, ambizioso.
Rule number 13, adjectives in English ending in ABLE or IBLE can become either ABILE or IBILE in Italian. Here are some examples.
Possibile, visibile, terribile, responsabile, adorabile.
Now let's take a look at Italianizing verbs. Last but not least, we have the all-important verbs. Now verbs form the backbone of any language. Now this term alone might induce fear. But just as we've done before, we're going to keep things really simple. Now a verb can be identified by placing to in front of a word. For example, to do, to eat, to cook, to travel. All of these are verbs. It's that easy. It's worth noting that in Italian, the to part of any verb is already included as part of the word and is identified by the last 3 letters. Now, there are only 3 different verb endings, and they are ere, ire, and are. For example, the verb to eat is mangiare, therefore the to part is the are ending. And you'll be able to identify these endings in the following rules. Coming in at number 14, verbs in English ending in cate become care in Italian. Here are some examples.
Educare, indicare, complicare, implicare.
Rule number 15. Verbs in English ending in ize or ise or yze or yse become izzare in Italian. Here are some examples.
Organizzare, simpatizzare, analizzare, minimizzare.
Rule number 16. Verbs in English ending in ish become ire in Italian. Here are some examples.
Finire, abolire, abbellire.
Now let's take a look at Italianizing adverbs. Kindly, slowly, here, often are all examples of adverbs. Now, adverbs modify verbs, adjectives, and other adverbs. By modifying, we mean to add to or change the meaning of a word. In the following examples, the adverb is in bold and the verb that it modifies is in italics. For example, John speaks loudly. How does John speak? He speaks loudly. Afterwards, she smoked a cigarette. When did she smoke the cigarette? Afterwards. Mary lives locally. Where does Mary live? She lives locally. But adverbs can also modify adjectives. Look at these examples. By modifying an adjective, we can say, he is really handsome. How handsome is he? Really handsome. That was extremely kind of you. How kind was it? Extremely kind. Now we can look at modifying another adverb. She drives incredibly slow. How slowly does she drive? Incredibly slow. He drives extremely fast. How fast does he drive? Extremely fast. Now that we know what an adverb is, let's look at the last set of rules. Coming in at rule number 17 is adverbs in English ending in ably and ibly become abilmente and ibilmente respectively in Italian. Here are some examples.
Probabilmente, possibilmente.
Now, as you build up your vocabulary and don't yet know the word for something, it's okay to Italianize the English word by using these 17 rules. Of course, there are exceptions to these rules, but you'd be surprised how often they apply. As with everything, you learn by experience. Did you enjoy this lesson? Want to learn Italian? Got a trip coming up or want to communicate with your Italian partner or relatives in Italian? Now you can learn Italian with my unique 80-20 method. Registrations are now open to join Intrepid Italian, my series of online self-paced video courses for beginners, advanced beginners and intermediate students who want to take the next step with an effective, strategic approach to learning Italian. As your guide, I walk you through each lesson step by step, using my 80-20 method. Now, my approach is different from traditional methods because I teach you the most important 20% of the language right from the beginning so you can start to speak straight away. Now, Intrepid Italian includes everything you need to go from an absolute beginner to a confident intermediate speaker. Available in 3 levels, each course is perfect if you value learning at your own pace. Materials include video lessons, audio exercises, downloadable worksheets, bonus guides, a private support community, and lifetime access, all designed to streamline your learning while having fun. It even comes with my famous Celebrate with a Spritz guarantee. After 30 days of using Intrepid Italian, if you don't want to celebrate your newfound skills with an Aperol Spritz, you don't have to pay a penny. Cheers! For more details and to register, click on the link in the description below of this video. Ci vediamo lì. See you there. In the meantime, hit that like button, subscribe to my channel and turn on those notifications so you get an alert when I post more videos like this one. Until next time, thanks for watching and happy language learning. Ciao, ciao!